Welcome back, everybody. This is Lars, and yeah, more KSP SciTech. So, making a simple little ship here just to try, getting some more science out of everything. Now, we are in the part of this series where we kind of just have to get back to the post-commentary stuff, which is something I always find kind of awkward. I'm sitting here right now talking to a screen and not touching the keyboard, which is not really how I am used to doing it. But we're firing this thing up, and we're trying to get some more science, but mostly getting some contracts or filled out. And the whole contract system is kind of neat because you do get some science as well from some of them. And you can see on the contract thing there, we have a ton of them that we really, really need to get going. And we did not get that one. Problem is, a lot of them, you want to test the coupler, right? Okay, yeah, sure. I can see that. So I can see why you would say that. Well, you should probably test that between, I don't know, 1,000 and 50,000 meters. Sure. But 9,000 to 11,000 at a certain speed, it just seems way too. It just seems way too precise. But yeah, we did get up there. We are outside the atmosphere, so trying to get into orbit, but kind of we figure out pretty early that's not gonna happen. It's time to get back down. We did get one contract done that is escaping the atmosphere, and well, that is good. It's good enough for this mission, really. So yeah, we are going to get back down, and I think it's probably time to just check out what real-time Lars had to say about the situation when we're back on the ground. So just gonna eat some more science in, and then the other guy gets to talk. Ooh, and after that beautiful mission, it's good to know that we have a lot of stuff to work with now. So let's see what kind of contracts we can get. Yeah, hello Jane. So that's the active ones. Let's see. We can get some more stuff here. There's not much more to do here, so we'll check out the tech stuff first, I guess. We could do more rocket parts, of course. We probably should. We could start working on some more stability stuff. The radial decouplers, I think we will take those first of all. And we also have this. This is kind of cool because we can get the probes and stuff. Which I do kind of like setting up the probes and doing all that stuff. And getting that stuff unlocked would be nice. This, though, is kind of cool because this is the scanning stuff. I really, really want to get started with that. We don't have enough right now, so we do need to get just a tiny bit more. We have big science containers. We have the Science Junior, of course. We have the Science Lab. So yeah, so this is kind of cool because you just need to have a few experiment modules attached, like this, the plant growth stuff. So you can start making a science, like a space lab type of construction right away. That won't be the next mission though, but maybe the one after that. So mountain direction of planetary magnetic fields. There's a lot of cool stuff here. Yeah, so you have the ScanSat stuff, yeah, this stuff as well. Yeah, so we should try to get a probe up there pretty soon. There's 45, all of these, I guess. Yeah, we have 40. We should probably try to get a couple more contracts set up first. I would like to get both of these guys, but I guess this will be enough. We could set up like a manned thing for now, I guess. Or should we go? We might actually want to go for this first. We basically need 50 more science to get both of them anyway. So let's see what kind of missions we have available. Yeah, so we have some stuff. Orbital trajectory. We'll take that. We have the radial decoupler. Yes, we'll test that. Cyclotron, sure, we could test that. It's a tiny bit of science. Parachutes, yes, we will test those. And observation data from the surface of the moon. Yes, duration, we could do this for quite a while. So yeah, sure. We'll just take them all and we'll make another craft and, well, yeah, get up there. Okay, so next mission is going to be all about just getting some more science collected and maybe get a couple more contracts done. So we're still kind of in the stage of this game where we aren't going to be getting that much cool stuff done. This is more or less just cookie cutter missions, and I might just try to cut all these like smaller missions out of the series from now on, because when I'm looking at this after the fact, I do consider it release worthy, but we shouldn't have to like watch a lot of these episodes, I think. So yeah, we're out there, we are getting some more stuff, and we are outside of the atmosphere again, but we didn't really get that far, and then we start getting into sort of a problem. If you look up into the right there, you can see that we have some issues with power, and I was trying to go into like a really high apoapsis orbit just to get that extra science. So we are in orbit. We did get that done, but we might not survive re-entry, because getting the shootout, getting everything working, the guy might die. Yeah. And this is something I always forget when I start up a new save and have the life support stuff. That's the fact that, well, without power you'll die. So it's not just about losing the craft, but you lose the guy as well. You don't lose control of the craft and then you can wait for a couple of days and just pick him up or do something like that. You actually have to get him back down there before he runs out of electricity, and we don't have a capsule that we can actually put him in if we really mess up. So we start burning retrograde just to try to get back to the ground quicker. We now see that we have a periapse that is low enough that we are able to control the craft, or we are able to get back down even if we run out of power. So just turning it back down towards Kerbin, firing up the engine a bit more just to try to get some more electricity. But at this point I realized that I'm not going to be able to get back before the power has run out, and I'm still going to go a bit higher before I start landing. And of course that is not an optimal situation. Now this is one of those things that I have a tendency of just forgetting way too often. So yeah, it's running out. You can see that warning is from the life support system. I'm basically just releasing the engine now because it's useless to us. I did just activate the chutes just to see if they will hopefully deploy, or they should deploy. We should be fine, and the guy shouldn't die in the meantime, even though, well, he would be running low on oxygen and everything at this point, because the systems that maintain it are not running. But of course it's not that realistic, so I guess we will probably be fine. We'll see now in a second as we get closer. And this is kind of neat because we almost do a pinpoint landing over the Kerbal Space Center. And it would be nice, wouldn't it, just to having to do like an emergency landing and ending up more or less on the launch pad. But we do land out in Booster Bay, which is fine, of course. We've done one full orbit, better than ever, and Still semi-failed mission, but we did actually we did get this done. I guess we'll have to be sort of happy about that, but well, we'll have to see the result. After being left with mixed feelings during that flight, or after that flight, really, we kind of figured out that we need radial mount liquid engine. Yes, we need to do more stuff here, but radial mount liquid engine. What the hell is that? I don't think I have those. Well, we'll check this out anyway. Might be part of something here I haven't checked out. So we have the science lab. We have a lot of stuff here, and I kind of eureka's per hour. Wow. So there's a command thing. There's a research facility. There's a lot of cool stuff in this one. We also have some new stuff here we can use to gain some more science. I think going for this is probably better right now, just getting the science up. Like, you could go for this, oh yeah, this is the radial mount engine, of course. Some bigger fuel tanks, a lot of stuff. You can get the docking port, the attachatron. There's a lot of cool stuff you could go for here, but I'm pretty sure that getting more science is probably the best thing we can do right now. So yeah, let's get all the science stuffs here. I do want to get like a scanning satellite up into the air pretty soon. And this, of course, will give us the possibility of getting more experiments as well. Cool. Get some better some batteries, a cyclotron. There's a lot of stuff here. Of course, we do have batteries, but you know, it doesn't help us much. All right, so let's do one more mission right away. Try to gain some more science and get that probe part unlocked. So to get more science, I guess the best way is to actually use the science magic we got, the Science Junior. Now, we do have... yeah, I want to look at the other stuff as well there, but I guess we'll wait. But we do have the science collector thing on this craft, or the science container, I guess it's called. So I actually tried this just kind of as an experiment for myself here. So we have the science majig, the science junior, on a stage that we will actually drop back to Kerbin, but not before we actually collect the science or the data and then transfer it to the thing we returned back to Kerbin, which means that we don't have to like run out and just move science around. You just one click collect it. I do love that part. It's it has saved me already a lot of headaches. Just, you know, it's simple. So we'll get the science here. Yes sir. And I could probably have put the other science magigs, the goddamn science magigs, the goo containers down on the other craft as well, just to save some weight on the way back down. But so we just leave that behind. It's not really that useful for us anymore, and then we'll just wait until we get into a high orbit. I don't never remember where the cutoff is, but I know it's above, or it's around 300,000 at least. So, well, you get at 300,000, you'll get it, so it's good. We'll get the EVA data, we'll get just all the things. Yes, get the data, yes, and crew report, yes. And we take that beautiful, beautiful science with us when we start heading back to the surface. So, dropping back down, and then I start firing eastwards just because I know that I really want to land in the ocean. Well, probably the biggest reason is that we want to take the engine, the small engine, down on a splashdown, as that will actually fill out one of our contracts, which is, well, basically just getting that back to, after we're leaving Kerbin, we just need to get that with us back home. So, yeah, and that seems like we did it. And that was a very, very successful mission. We didn't get that much science, but we did get a couple of contracts filled, and yeah, this is pretty good. So look here, we got a lot of stuff back. We did actually get a lot of the stuff that the spent stages as well back. Yeah, look at this. He's ready. Our reputation is soaring, really. This is yeah, this is good. We have a lot of money. We could probably fail quite a few bad missions right now, just still be fine. So now we can do the probe thing, but I want to check out what's next as well. This is just more experiments and stuff. I do want to send up a probe with some more experiments at some point, probably soon. This thing will not give us any power. This one will, but yeah, I think this is the thing right now. So oh yeah, this is going quite well. I think for the next time we will send up a new unmanned mission. Probably leave it out there with some scanners and stuff. Just pump it full of a lot of batteries and stuff and just send it up, see what happens. But yeah, that'll have to be next time. I'm Lars, and thank you for joining me.